welcome to the 5th week of the intermediate to advanced class. So for today's class, you're just going to need a mat, a headrest, a foam roller, and if you have 2 light weights as well, that would be good. So we'll get started off just on our hands and knees with the warm-up. So we're going to start off just by dropping the ribcage down, arching the back, looking up in front, and then rounding out the spine, looking down between the knees, dropping the ribcage down, arching the back, looking up, and rounding out the spine, looking down between the knees. Again, dropping the ribcage down, arching the back, looking up in front. And then once more, just rounding out the spine, looking down between the knees. And then coming to a neutral flat back position, straighten out the right leg behind and the left arm in front. Small circles with the arm and leg. Try and make them a little bit bigger. Keep the back nice and flat. And lower. Left leg, right arm. Starting off nice and small. Gradually making them a little bit bigger. And lower down. Shifting the weight to the left. Straighten out the right leg and the right arm. Small circles with the arm and leg. And lower, shifting to the right. Left leg, left arm. Same again, small circles, keep the hips level. And lower down. Then we're going to shift the weight to the left again. Right leg, right arm. We're going to bring the right arm out to the side. Back in front. Out to the side. Back in front. Once more out to the side. Back in front. And then bring the leg out to the side just a couple inches. And back in front. Good. Out to the side and back. And once more. And then lower down. Shifting to the right. Left leg, left arm. Bring the left arm out to the side. And then back in front, out to the side, back in front, once more, and then the leg, just a few inches, out to the side and back, out to the side, 2 more, last one, lower down. Then we're going to straighten out the right leg behind. If you want to make it harder, straighten out the left arm. So right leg, left arm, tap the right leg across the body, and then back behind you. Across at an angle, and back, working the outer hip muscles, so especially the glutes, the glute med on that right leg. Good, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that leg up, bend the knee, and then small pulses up. Working the gluteus maximus with this one. So small pulses, good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Left leg, right arm. Tap the left leg across, and then back behind you. Good. We have 5 more. 3, 2, and last one. Lower the right arm, bend that knee, straight up. So just a really small movement. Make sure the low back isn't arching. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Then we're going to bring a small weight to the left of the mat. We're going to dig the toes underneath, pinch the shoulders back, lift the knees up, grab the weight with the right hand, move it to the right side, left hand, move it to the left. So just small movements back and forth. Try to be nice and quick. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. We're going to come into a high plank. So leg straight up behind you. Lift the right leg up and lower. Left leg, left, right, left. 1 more on the right, 1 more on the left. Lower down. Good. Lift the knees up. We're going to bring the right hand to the left shoulder, left hand to the right. So just shoulder taps. If you bring your feet a little bit wider, it's easier. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 more here. Good. High plank again. Walk the right hand into the middle of the mat, opening up. Then we're going to switch directions. Opening up. once more to the right, and once more to the left. Good, lower down. Then we're just gonna stretch out the low back, whichever you prefer, so either coming down or coming up like this. And then bring the knees apart nice and wide, coming into a child's pose. Forehead to the mat. Lifting up a little bit, and then just stretching out the lats as well. And then we'll come onto our back. So just starting off with toe taps just to warm up the core. Imprint the spine, legs to tabletop, tap the right foot down, and then the left. So just starting off nice and close, gradually going further away. Now, if you want to make this more complicated and a bit harder, you could do the dead bug. So as you tap the left leg, right arm goes back, right leg, left arm goes back. So just keep alternating. Good. Just makes it a little bit harder. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the legs together. As you tap both legs down, both arms go back. This one's a little less confusing. You don't need as much coordination for this one. Good, we have 6 more. If you try to make it harder, just tap further away if you want to make it harder. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Put the weights to the side. Grabbing the roller. We're just going to bring the 2 feet on the roller to start off. Arms down by your side. Imprint lifting up and lower. Imprint and lift and lower. Lift and lower. Imprint and lift and lower. Good. Squeeze the glutes nice and tight at the top. 2 more. Last one. Elbows on the mat, imprint and lift. And lower. Lift, lower. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Then we're going to grab a weight in each hand. Hold it just in front like this. Make sure your shoulders are pulled back and make sure they're not rounding. Shoulders pinched back, imprint and lift, and lower, imprint and lift, lower, good, imprint and lift. You can also do these on a ball if you want to make it even harder. Good, 3 more. 2. Last one, keep the hips up, right arm out to the side and back, left arm. Keep the hips stable. So going into just a small chest fly here. Right arm, left arm, right arm, left arm. 1 more on the right, last one on the left. And lower down. Then we're going to do some single leg bridges. So we'll bring the right foot on the roller. Left knee into the chest, arms down by your side to start. Imprint, lift the hips up and lower. Keep that left knee into your chest and lower. Imprint and lift and lower. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. So we're going to switch sides. Right knee into your chest, arms stay down by your side. Imprint and lift, and lower, lift, and lower. Good. Imprint and lift, and lower. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Switching over again, right foot. Now we're gonna bring the elbows on the mat, make it a little bit harder. Again, if you have a ball, you could do the ball. That will be even harder. Left knee into the chest, imprint and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower, lift, and lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching over. Right knee into the chest. Imprint and lift, and lower, lift, and lower. Good. Try to keep the hips up nice and high when you lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last set here. You can give your legs a quick little stretch if you need to. Right foot on the roller. Left knee into the chest. Then we're going to bring the left elbow down, right arm across the chest. If you want to make it harder, you can cross both arms. So we have the left elbow down, right arm across the chest, imprint and lift, and lower. Imprint and lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to switch sides. So last set here. Right leg in. Right elbow down. Left arm across the chest. Imprint and lift. And lower. Lift and lower. Good. Imprint and lift. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Put the roller to the side. Then we'll just stretch out the hamstrings after all those bridges. Shoulders are relaxed. Try to get the leg nice and straight. And then switch sides. Shoulders relaxed. Bend the left leg. And then we're going to grab a weight in each hand. Straighten the legs out. Reach the arms back behind you. Squeeze the legs together. Arms forward, chin to chest, rolling up. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders pinched. Slowly rolling back down. And rolling up. Rolling back down. Then to make it harder, just reaching up. And slowly rolling back down. And rolling up. Rolling down. Perfect. Don't let the legs lift on the way up. And 2 more. And then last one, and then we're just going to try a few with the arms behind our heads. So coming back down, hands behind your head, elbows pointing out. Chin to the chest, rolling forward. And then slowly rolling back down. Don't let the elbows flick in. We're just going to do 2 more. Good. It's okay if they flick in a little bit, but try not to let them. And staying up, sit up nice and straight. Just going to do some exercise for the hip flexors. So toes pointing to the ceiling, back is nice and straight. If you want to make it harder, come forward even more like this. If you want to make it easier, you can lean back slightly. So tense the right thigh. Sit up nice and straight, lift the right thigh up and lower. Lift and lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and then we'll do 10 on the left. Tense the left thigh, sit up nice and straight, lift the left leg, and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we're going to bring the hands back behind us, fingers pointing towards you. Lift the hips up nice and high. And lower, we're going to do 2 more, lifting up. And lower, last one, lifting up, lift the right leg. Lower, left leg, right, left. 1 more on the right, 1 more on the left. Lower down. Grab the weights once more. Now we'll do a few into boat pose. Legs into tabletop, squeeze legs together. Reaching the arms back. Arms forward, chin to chest. Rolling up, balancing here. And then slowly rolling down. Rolling up. Shoulders pinched. Keep the legs squeezed together. If you want to make it harder, reaching up. Slowly rolling down. Rolling up. And rolling down. Good, we have 4 more. 3, 2. Good, last one. And then we're just gonna grab one weight, tap the weight to the right, tap to the left. So keep the legs up. If you wanna make it easier, just bring the legs down, try to lean back. Otherwise, really try to keep them up. Really good for the obliques. Good. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in. Rolling back. You can rock side to side. Whichever feels nice. For the low back. You can do circles. Rest the feet down. Legs into tabletop. Straighten the legs up. Lower the legs a few inches. Lift them back up. Really push the low back down into the mat. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest the legs down. Legs in the tabletop. Straighten the legs up. Chin to the chest, rolling forward. Grab the top of the right calf. Lower the left leg towards the mat. And then switch. So really reaching up. Good. Alternating each leg. Reaching for that ankle. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest the legs down. Legs in the tabletop. Hands behind the head. Elbows and knees in together. Knees and elbows apart. In together and apart. In together and apart. If you want to make it easier, kick higher. If you want to make it harder, kick lower. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Resting down. Imprint the spine, legs in the tabletop, chin to the chest, rolling forward, right hand to the right ankle, left hand to the inside of the right knee, and switch, switch, back and forth. Keep the chin to the chest. Nice light touches. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Resting down. Then we're going to imprint the spine, lift the hips up, bring the right leg into tabletop, straighten the leg up, big circles with the right leg, letting the leg drop out to the side, keeping the hips up nice and high. Don't let that right hip drop. 3, 2, 1, keep the hips up, left leg, big circles, try to keep that right leg still. You can keep a slight bend in the knee if you need to. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Resting down. Then we're going to bring the legs in the tabletop, straighten the legs up. Chin to the chest, rolling forward. Start to beat the arms for in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 4, 5, in, 2, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you need to modify this, just bend the knees. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Resting down. Then we're going to imprint the spine. Grab hold of one light weight. Straighten the legs up. We're going to reach the arms back. So we're going to bring the arms forward, reach up to the ankles, bring them back. Legs don't move for this. So coming up, reaching up, and going back. Good. So it's almost like a little mini sit-up. Really reaching up towards the ankles. 3 more. 2. Hold it up, small flutter kicks for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting down. Then we're going to come onto our stomach. Make sure the weights are close by so you have them for some of the exercises. So we'll come onto our stomachs, forehead resting on your hands. Starting off, squeeze the legs together, push the hips into the mat, lift the upper body up and lower, lifting up and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. 3, 2, 1. Keep the legs up, small flutter kicks. Good. Try to keep the upper body up, shoulders pinched back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Up again. Pinch the shoulders back. Lift the legs up. Bring them apart together. Apart together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down. Bend the left leg. Lift the left leg up and lower. Keep pushing the hips down into the mat. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg, lift straight up and lower. Lift and lower. Try not to let the knee flare out to the side. Try to keep it in line with the other leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the left leg up, lift and lower. If you want to make it harder, lift the upper body up. Lift and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then the right leg, lift and lower. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Bend the knees. Knees apart nice and wide. Bring the soles of the feet together. Lift both legs up and lower so knees are nice and wide. So working the outer glutes. The abductors. Lift and lower. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs out. Grab a weight in each hand. Don't know if you guys can notice my sunburn. I got a little bit too much sun yesterday. So squeeze the legs together. Hold a weight in each hand. Chin tucked to your chest. Lifting up, pinch your shoulder blades back, and then lower back down. Lifting up and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Really pinching the shoulder blades together at the top. Lift and lower. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then arms out in front. Grabbing weights if you want to make it harder, otherwise don't use any weights. Lifting both arms up and the legs at the same time. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Put the weights to the side. We'll come over onto our elbow, and we're going to try to do them with the legs straight. So we'll just do a couple here. So try to keep the legs nice and straight. If you need to, you can bend that bottom knee just to take some pressure off. Otherwise, trying to keep the legs straight. So we're going to lift the hips up and lower for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You can bring your arm up like this as well. 2 and 1. Lower down. We won't do too many on the side today, but we're going to do them all up if we can. Good. Really good for the obliques as well as we're getting the glutes. So, lifting the hips up nice and high. Lift the top leg and lower for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down. Then we're going to bend the knees. And as you lift up, you're going to bring the knee open like this. So this is called a clam. Lifting up. Good. Really good for the abductors, the outer glutes. Perfect. We have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Grabbing the top of the ankle. Stretching out the front of the thigh. Good. And then switching over. Starting with the legs straight, if you can. Hand on the hip. Lift the hips up and lower for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. Good. Only 2 more. Not too bad. Not doing as many as normal. Good. We did do a lot of glute stuff when we were lying on our stomach, and then also in the warm-up we did. So, last 2. Hips up nice and high. Lift the top leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend the knees as you open up. Lift up. As you lift up, open up. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down. All the way. Grab the top of the ankle. Good. Letting go of the top of the ankle. Then we'll come onto our back to stretch out the legs. So hug the right knee into your chest, shoulders are relaxed. And then bring the knee across the body, coming into a spinal twist. Arm down. Back to the center. Left knee in. Hold the knee in nice and tight. Left arm out to the side. Right knee across the body. Or sorry, left knee. Back to the center. Right ankle over the left knee. Grab behind the left thigh. Pull the knee into the chest. Switching over. Left knee down, straighten up the right leg. Stretching out the hamstrings. Chin to the chest, rolling forward, bending and straightening the ankle. Stretching out the sciatic nerve. Bend the knee, grab behind the left. Get the knee nice and straight. Chin to the chest, rolling forward, bending and straightening the left ankle. Stretching the sciatic nerve on the left. Then we're going to come into sitting. We're going to stretch out the adductors on the inner thigh. So this is called butterfly stretch. Sorry, I can't say that word. So bring the feet together. Then you can push the knees down with your elbows. So some people are really flexible and can get their knees all the way down to the ground. I'm not one of those people. Good, so you should feel a nice stretch just on the inner thigh. Good, and then we're just gonna straighten out the left leg. And we're just gonna gently just lean forward, grabbing for the left toes. Good, and then we're just gonna do the right side as well, just to finish off.